What's going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we will be discussing Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as Theta to BTC. I believe this will be the last week for Theta token for us to discuss before we jump into another altcoin of your choice. Otherwise, we will also be looking at the coin market cap, discussing why Litecoin is now above $60, which is huge. And then lastly, we will be discussing Coinbase rival ErisX, saying crypto trading platform for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash is imminent. If any of that sounds intriguing or interesting to you guys, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up, and let's jump into today's episode. So guys, I'm on the current coin market cap, but before I discuss the market cap, I did put out a video this morning discussing the Bitfi unhackable wallet, and I did have a couple of pointers that I wanted to discuss with you that I found out after posting that video. So a couple of things. Yesterday I did mention in the this hardware wallet that I had trouble touching the screen. Well, there's a very easy solution to that. Supposedly, there's a second screen protector. So I was talking to the Bitfi owners, and they told me that there was indeed a second screen protector, and I literally peeled it off, and now it works beautifully. So I can't say that the AliPal is better now in terms of its touchscreen capabilities, because the Bitfi is with it just as close, because now it works so much better. So for those of you who are purchasing it, understand there's a one pull tab, and then the following one is it's kind of hard to see, but if you just play with the corner, you'll peel off the second screen protector, and it works 100 times better. Second, they did tell me to let you guys know that the main difference, because I feel like I might have not have discussed it yesterday, but the main difference and the entire selling point of the Bitfi wallet is, unlike all the other wallets, the Ledger, Trezor, AliPal, all the ones we've discussed, is that there's no private key. It doesn't store any private keys at all. There's no private keys. All the other all the other devices use cold storage, but Bitfi has no storage at all, which makes it impossible to steal crypto. So it's also another category altogether. Bitfi created an option that did not exist before, so they're kind of the first in the makings. And I feel like those are some key stressors that I wanted to let you guys in on, and I might have forgotten to mention it this morning, but I did pin my my comments onto that video too. So if you did check that out, all of the information I just relayed to you guys is attached to that video. But otherwise, jumping into today's episode, checking out the market cap, 140, wild, 24-hour volume, 33 bill, Bitcoin dominance 50.7. So we're definitely seeing an imminent decrease in Bitcoin dominance, which is very nice, because that means altcoins are moving up much higher. We're seeing 24-hour volume of 33 billion, which is higher than yesterday, and a market cap of 140.5 billion, which is a lot higher than yesterday. Scrolling down, you can see the market is up, and it is all green all across the board. Bitcoin finally broke $4,000. That is a huge milestone, stepping stone for Bitcoin. Litecoin now at $3.7 billion. Absolutely insane. Now above $2 billion in terms of volume at $61.56. We will be discussing in today's video whether or not, $60, $61 is a stable price point for Litecoin at this current moment in time. In the future, I do believe that will be way past $60. But the fact that we're at $60 right now, which is huge, understand that at the end of 2018 in December, Litecoin was like $26. So if you held on and bought some at $26 or at the end of 2018, you would be up quite a substantial amount. Believing it or not that it's $61, it'll probably be $65 soon. That's almost triple your money. You put in $5,000, you'd have 15 grand right now. That is massive. But for the most part, all these altcoins are doing phenomenal. The entire market is up. Crypto.com chain, I believe we discussed this a couple of days ago. I did say it was going to probably fall, and that is exactly what it's doing, down 20% now. But for the most part, markets are doing very, very nicely. Some of these altcoins are down, but you can notice that they've had a very small impact on the entire coin market cap, because it only has about 159 million in terms of the space, which is really quite small. It's a fraction of the market, considering Bitcoin is 71 billion of the market space, so it's pretty different. 159 million compared to the 140 billion market space. It's not that effective in terms of changing, the price levels. But markets look beautiful as of right now. Now, if you guys do want another way to make some money, for starting off within the, cryptocurrency, if you're a beginner, a novice, or you just want some free cash, there's a second link in the description to the ABRA exchange. They're doing a promotion right now where if you sign up and deposit just $5 of USD from a bank account into the app, they will send you $25 of free Bitcoin. We've had now over 130 people take advantage of this. It does greatly help support the channel, and it does make me able to make videos for you every day and help create better content. So if you guys do want to support the channel, or you just want the $25 of free Bitcoin, definitely claim that below. It's the second link. Otherwise, jumping into the article for today, very interesting article. I was actually quite surprised because I've never heard of this before, but I did want to share this information with you guys. So basically, Coinbase has a rival, I guess, apparently. ErisX, never heard of it. I'm sure we're going to be talking about it more later on in episodes on the channel. But it says their crypto trading platform, they're going to be having Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and they're definitely going to happen. It's imminent. It's huge. What exactly is this ErisX? Because that's what I'd like to know, what it is. Is it going to be cheaper than using Coinbase for fees? There's a lot of unanswered questions, but to call yourself a rival of Coinbase is pretty huge, considering they own pretty much all of the market space in the United States, and they were the number one trading app in the entire, U.S. So it's a huge statement. I believe they signed up over 60 million people in 2017 and 2018. So crypto trading platform ErisX is expected to launch later this year. The startup is building a team that merges finance veterans and blockchain engineers. Speaking at this year's FIA Boca with global markets reporter Joe Malandrino of Nasdaq's Trade Talks, ErisX CEO Thomas Chippis says the platform is gearing up for launch. So it says ErisX is about to launch a spot exchange for crypto, physically delivered spot contracts, and once we wrap up some regulatory filings, we'll be launching a futures exchange, the future exchanges as well for physically delivered crypto later this year. The team has a lot of legacy experience operating regulated markets previously, so we bring a lot of experience to the table, along with a lot of new people from capital markets trying to build an exchange suitable for an institutional and retail investors of today. We're going to be offering spot, and we're working with numbers of retail intermediaries who offer multi-asset trading services to their clients. The platform is offering physically deliverable spot in Bitcoin, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, and is subject to regulatory approval. We would then be offering futures on those products as well as hopefully later on this year. So definitely taking a different twist to things. I believe they are, it's here it is. In addition to professionalism from traditional markets, Chippis, the former managing director and global head of quantitative prime brokerage at Citi and Barclays, which is huge banks. They have a lot of money, a lot of power. The ErisX has built out its own team to include a mix of old and new. So there's a pretty diverse group ranging from technologists all over to capital markets, etc., etc. I ran a large global trading business for Barclays and Citi previously. Our COO, Robert Thrash, was global head of agency derivatives services of Barclays, as well as had a large global trading position. So they definitely have a lot of people in power, or have had power, coming to this exchange that they're creating. So it definitely will, I guess, be some competition, for Coinbase as a whole. It says the exchange will compete with Coinbase Pro, Gemini, Kraken, CoinFlex, ICEs, a long-awaited crypto trading platform backed the infrastructure designed to reach institutional traders who want exposure to Bitcoin and other leading crypto assets. So it's definitely something we are gonna have to stay, on top of and check out when this does come around. Seems very interesting. It's a lot of hype and a lot of talk for this promising app. We'll see if they offer a similar concept where they have a beginner, intermediary program like just Coinbase, and then GDAX or Coinbase Pro. Let's see if they do something similar. The fact that they're saying they're offering other coins as well is going to be an interesting kick on things, especially for beginner, novices within the crypto industry. So we're definitely going to keep up on that. We'll see whether or not they can boot out Coinbase. The biggest thing and biggest competitor with Coinbase is all the fees, guys. We have to beat the Coinbase fees. Coinbase Pro is my number one go-to for truly, avoiding fees. Usually I buy and store crypto in in my ABRA exchange, in my ABRA, and then when indeed I do want to cash out into USD, I just send it over via Litecoin. I usually hold my Litecoin because there's a very small transfer fee. I send it over to my Coinbase Pro wallet, and then I sell it on the open exchanges to US dollars, and there's no fee for that. So I save a lot of money, let's put it that way, and you guys should do that too. But otherwise, let's jump into the technical analysis, checking out Litecoin's charting. Very interesting ascending wedge forming right now. We've discussed this prior. I said yesterday and the day before, if we do manage to hit $60 to $61, there will be a lot of resistance. And as you can see, we hit 61. We actually went to like 61 and change, which is huge. And now we're having some pullback. We're having some issues. Very expected. We're overbought currently on Litecoin's 4 hour, and we're probably going to be up there on its daily. On the daily, we're testing overbought right now. You can see that's why we're seeing some pullback, because we were actually overbought when we were higher up at the $61 level. You can see we pulled back quite a bit. We were trading at $61.60. Now we're currently at $60. We dropped about $1, but a beautiful run at that. You know, I'm going to give it to Litecoin. We're definitely moving in a very, very, very positive direction at a very slow pace. You saw the sideways consolidation indicating a move was coming. That's exactly what happened. Starting to pull back up, hitting this resistance at the uptrend. Truly what Litecoin needs to do, and I'll draw it out, is trade sideways. You know, we need to go like this. Bam. What this will do, and then we can, you know, head up higher, is we'll drop the RSI. The RSI will look something like that. Hit the 50 range, and then we could, you know, swing back up to the upside and become overbought, and then the pattern will repeat itself. But we do look good for right now. This pullback is definitely healthy. It was very obvious, very expected, nothing to be worried about. Definitely some good buying opportunities. And look, the Litecoin price was pretty darn low not too long ago. You can see we were down at, wow, $22, and we're now at $62, which is a 3 times jump. That is a 300% profit. That is massive. So if you guys put in 10 grand, you made 30. Sorry, you made 20 grand profit, I believe. So huge movements all around the board. I'm going to do the math right now. I'm on Coinbase Pro. I'd like to just type in, we go to limit. So let's say we actually bought Litecoin at $22 and we're going to sell it at 62. So we bought Litecoin, I believe, let's do 10,000. Litecoin price was $22 and we bought, let's see, if we bought 200, that is 4,000. If we bought 2,000, that is 44. Yeah, I'm doing this math wrong. Let's do 500, 11,000. Let's do 450, 460. All right, so this is about a good estimate. So if we bought 455 Litecoins, which is around $10,010 at $22 USD, and we decided to sell it right now with the current market being $60.58, let's see what that is. So that just turned our $10,000 into 27 grand. Very easy to make too, since all you had to do is just hodl it and hold it on. The markets are looking very nice, guys. I told you I do have 2 funds. I do have Litecoin that's been stored away for a very long time, and I'm not selling that anytime soon. But in terms of my, you know, swing trading, I just like to have fun. You know, I'm looking at the charts all the time. It is something I do enjoy, you know, doing. Moving on to Bitcoin, though. Huge movements within Bitcoin, too. Currently on the daily, we're not overbought. I believe we are on the 4 hour without checking, but we're trading at 63, still potential to move up higher. We finally broke this blue band. Guys, I've been saying it yesterday, and I'll say it again today. That is a huge positive for Bitcoin, you know, to see us break through here. I did say we're going to face some resistance at the green band. That's currently what we're seeing. We need to swing back up, test the red band, you know, and at least trade in between here and consolidate out. That's what I'm shooting for, but I do think we're still going to head up. Plenty of potential with Bitcoin. Same thing with Ethereum. Ethereum looks the best, only at around 57 on its relative strength indicator on its daily. Shot up quite a bit, you know, bounced right up here, started at 131, and I did say it was going to go to 140. That's exactly where it went, 146, playing a conservative route. We can still go so much higher. I'm shooting for 160 within the next week or two. Probably going to trade out sideways. Once we break through this green and red band, trading sideways, we should be able to pull up to 160. Lastly, to wrap up today's episode, and I believe tomorrow will be Sunday, so we'll wrap up Theta talk, and then we'll join into a new currency. Not that we're never going to talk about this again, but I would like some diversity on the channel. Obviously, you can check out all the playlists of all the other altcoins we have done. in the playlist on my channel. But you can see we do have an uptrend. We got caught in this channel, like I discussed. Pullback was imminent. We pulled all the way down to here. Found a support at this bottom yellow line here. You can see resistance up at the top here. And we're truly just trading out until we, reach out and find some support from our blue band, and that's exactly what it's doing. So a couple more days of sideways trading, and then we should be able to start gradually moving back up, facing this resistance. Because this will be an ascending triangle, there is a possibility of a dump, and a dump that would happen, potentially could happen, would pull us and drop us all the way down to this green band right here, wherever our high-low MMA is by, the beginning of April. That's probably where we'll end up falling down to. Otherwise, if the green band holds support well and we manage to push up this ascending triangle, we could pop up and retest previous resistance up here. So I'll draw that out. So there's 2 levels to go to. We'll discuss this more as it gets closer, but trading like this will take place. Hit right here, and if we break bearish, we'll fall to this high-low MMA right here. No, this high-low MMA. If we break bullish, we should shoot up like that and retest this resistance up at the top. So we're stuck in between these 2 channels, but that's pretty much it in terms of today's episode, guys. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. We're about to hit 8K. There will be a giveaway at 10,000 subscribers for some free Litecoin and merchandise. Otherwise, turn on post notifications, share with your friends, share on Facebook. Definitely help support and grow the channel, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's episode. Peace.